Fuck a verse, he won't be able to pen a tweet. Nigga, insulin, your pen is sweet. Y'all comparing a nigga who rhymed with the pen to a nigga who was in a box doing time with the pen. That's a penalty. Nigga, you battle every week but got a killer pen? Well, I gotta ask then why that pen can't motivate Smack Pen to write a bigger check.
Pyramids, this also gonna be a hollow burial. Nigga, tonight, the writing is on the wall for this. It's like a hieroglyph from a hired hit. No peace talks, no politics. That just means one in the air and rally could probably trump a lot of shit.
Bronx Man Rich coming at y'all with another vid. Y'all already know the vibes. This is App Gang right now. We recapping Hollow the Dawn versus JC. Subscribe to the channel if y'all want me to recap the rest of this event. Let's jump straight to the first round. JC goes, and salute to JC. You know, he's one of the best lyricists that we have. And, you know, he had a few lines in his first round that I liked. He started off with a Booker T, rock bottom. For anybody that knows, Booker T also does the rock bottom or whatever. $1 million worth of game. He had $1 million worth of game bar. That was dope. Mayday, rest in peace. That was fire too. He had an A-Ward Grammy speech. And then he also had a rebuttal this flatline. You feel what I'm saying? JC had a good first round, but I'm giving it to Hollow. I'm giving Hollow the first round. He started off with the classic Murder Mook line, Smack called me and I was getting some head. And he called and I continue getting some head. So shout out to Murder Mook for having a classic line that's still used in 2024. You feel me? So, and Hollow wants to smoke with Mook, so I don't know if he used that to take a shot or whatever, but I like how he started that off. You feel me? That's a classic line, classic battle rap line, and he kept going. He had a JC scheme. The JC scheme was good. He kept using J and C, you feel me? People do that a lot, but he ended it with, I'm gonna raise on the 7th day. That shit was fire. You feel what I'm saying? Hollow definitely took the first round. I liked how he structured his first round. You know, he has his moments where his voice is cracking, but you know, you could bypass that because his bars was elite this first round. He started freestyling. He flipped JC bars, you know, usual. He had a John the Dawn bar. And he had an AD bar, and he kept using AD. You feel me? It was good. Hollow got that first round, all right? I know people were saying 30. I'm not going to give it a 30 because Hollow's first round, I felt like his freestyle saved him. All right, so he started rebuttaling the stuff that JC was saying in his first round. So I feel like that plus Hollow's lyricism propelled him to get that first round. So I'm definitely going to give Hollow that first round. It's 1-0 going to the second. But don't get me wrong, JC definitely did his thing, all right? The second round, JC does this. Listen, man, I love when rappers rap the last two bars of their rhyme scheme, right? So he had a Meek statement, we meet bases, speed dating. That is very hard to do as a rapper, to rap and rhyme the last two bars of each line, all right? And JC does that perfectly. You feel me? He has the lyricism. That's why he took this second round. I'm giving JC the second round. He really did his thing. He started it off with a Sean Marion form. We heard that before. Like the Sean Marion form shot. Like, you feel me? The way he be shooting. Like, we heard that before. But the way JC says it is different. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same bar, but in context, he says it differently. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like the Joe Schmo down the block that has a Sean Marion shoot with an ugly form Sean Marion. The way that JC structured it, it was fire. You feel what I'm saying? I'm giving him the second round. He said, you legends takes L's like vitamins. That was dope. So basically, he was saying how Hollow and the legends, they be, you know, messing up battles. And he said, I took the wrong angle versus Sue Surf. And then he ended it with, if I drop the ball, you spiking it. You feel what I'm saying? If you spike a drink, you drop it in the, like that was a double entendre. Fire. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of double entendres you might think is one meaning and it has different meaning in the bar. You just got to catch it. JC had a lot of that in the second round. I'm definitely giving him the second round. He really showed out. He even said, I'll kill anybody in this car with throwaways. And it felt like a lot of these was throwaways. Like, not to say anything about the crowd, but I feel like the crowd was like gassing a lot of the things that JC was saying, even though it was fire. But it was like overused bars that we heard before, and they was going type crazy and shit. But JC nonetheless won the second round. You feel what I'm saying? Hollow's second round was too short. He had lines. He said, meet the Reaper, skeleton, Bring him to hell again. I had a blackout, push a nigga melanin. That was fire. You feel what I'm saying? He had to black out melanin. You feel me? You need melanin to be black. Listen, that was fire, but he didn't have enough. Like, that second round definitely wasn't enough for Hollow to think that he beat JC that second round. You feel what I'm saying? I could jack him the first with the freestyles, but the second, you didn't have enough to beat JC in that second round. JC definitely took the second round. His rhyme structure was fire. Like, the way he puts the bars together is fire. It makes sense all the time. He's not all over the place. It was fire. Hollow also had like this crackhead scheme on him that was fire too. I like Hollow's crackhead scheme. And he talked about his messed up teeth. He used Baraka, Obama, but then Baraka from Mortal Kombat. That's another double entendre. You feel what I'm saying? Hollow does that too. JC does it better. But I'm definitely giving JC the second round. Hollow didn't do bad. He did but the round was short. So I can't give it a Hollow because JC was giving too much. You feel me? He was giving you a lot, and then you had some spots that was fire Hollow, but then you didn't like rap long enough to beat JC. All your rounds were short, just to let the battle rap community know. All Hollow the Dawn's rounds was shorter than JC rounds. JC first round was longer than Hollow's first round. With the second and the third. You feel what I'm saying? So he had more material. JC had more material, but sometimes you have more material and it's fire because JC fire. There's a lot of battle rappers that have a lot of material and they spit a lot of filler. You feel what I'm saying? They have a lot of dry spots. JC didn't have that. So it's like you have a long round and you're fucking him up. So it's tough. And then you rapping right after that and then you only rapping for like 2 minutes. Like, bro, that's not enough. You need more, especially when battling JC. So I'm taking this 1-1 to the third right now. I'm giving Hollow the first round with that rebuttal. I feel like that rebuttal saved him. The second round, he didn't have enough, and JC got him up out of here that second round. Now, the third round, JC started it off with the Joe Button and Hollow battle. A lot of people don't really like that battle. He said, what y'all put on paper, y'all should have flushed it. You feel what I'm saying? What they penned down on paper, they should have flushed it down the toilet. I feel like that was a good start off. I feel like he started off strong and he fucked him up. Listen, he told him, you gonna get run over like Suge Knight. He had a Suge Knight, when Suge Knight ran somebody over in the car. He had that type of bar. That shit was fire. He told Hollow, listen, this was my favorite bar right here. He said, I could see the baby in you. It's on the gram. Sonogram. It's on the gram. That shit was fire. That was bar of the third round. I think that was my favorite bar of the whole battle. Like, that shit was fire. The way that JC breaks down bars like that and puts them together and have double meanings is fire, bro. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. Especially when he consistently keep doing it. He had more bars. You feel me? He told him we need to see Hollow's point. Oh, my God. Hollow's point. Like, that shit. Come on. JC was fucking this man up. You don't even draw a comparison. Like, you wouldn't even draw a gun. You wouldn't even draw a comparison. Like, JC got him up out of here that third round. And the reason why I'm saying JC got him up out of here the third round, not just because all those bars. Because guess what? Hollow's third round, he rebutted that Joe Button. He said, while I was battling Joe Button, you was battling Joe. Salute to Joe. I don't even know what happened to Joe. Like, he used to be a tough battle rapper, but that was fake fire. You feel what I'm saying? While I was battling Joe Button, you was just battling Joe. You feel me? But Joe was a good puncher. Salute to him. I don't know where he at. This is the last line I like from Hollow in that third round. He told him, you battle every week, but you can't get smacked to write you a bigger check. Like, that shit is a fact. Because a lot of these battle rappers is rapping every other month and they still get paid the same amount. You feel me? Even after they have good battles. Like, JC got to get paid more after this battle. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully, Smack heard that and it's going to work out for JC favor. But this is where I'm saying that Hollow messed up at, man. All right, so people know that it was a little like thing going on where JC couldn't dress and they used to make fun of JC how he dressed. Hollow the Dawn had an angle with that, trying to show him how to dress or talk about how he brung, I guess, male models out. All right, so the first model that he brung out, I'm gonna show y'all the clips within this video.
Now, the first model, he like Hollow. With this fit, you could show the whole physique off. I mean, designer just tight fitted. Model number 2,
Where that model at?
he coming out behind JC, y'all.
Model he brung out was some dude with braids and he had a Mary shirt. Like that angle wasn't hitting, bro. I'm sorry, that shit wasn't hitting. Then he brought another dude that dressed like JC with a big ass hat. You feel me? It wasn't working, bro. JC was fucking you up. We need lyrics. We don't need you to do an angle. You feel me? And do some stage performance shit like the daylight shit. They have a little antic. I feel like this was an antic. You feel me? And this antic didn't work. You bringing out people, talking about how you dress. You know, it hit in the room, but I feel like anybody who be watching battle rap events or be at that battle rap event, not people watching at home, but that be there, they be drunk and high and just cheer on everything. You feel what I'm saying? So they was going crazy for that. But me watching it, not saying that I'm a better rapper than Hollow, but I wasn't impressed as a fan watching it. So I feel like he lost that. He lost the steam. He started off strong and he lost the steam after doing that. So I'm giving the third round to JC. You feel me? I'm giving this battle to JC 2-1. The second and third, he got him up out of here. First round, you could debate it. You could debate that first round because Hollow came back, he was rhyming, and he did his freestyles. You know, it's hard to freestyle, especially after hearing your opponent's round, and then you have to rebuttal that the next round. So I'm definitely going to give that first round to Hollow, the last two, JC. You can't play around with JC. When you battle JC, forget about the antics, forget about bringing a male model out to see how he dresses. Bro, you have to rap against him. You have to rap against him, man. These little theatrical shits don't work. It don't work, and it's so improved right there. It's not gonna work definitely against JC, a marksman, a lyricist, a human being who puts the pen to the pad. I just told you guys, he raps the last two words. Like Meek's statement, we meet bases and speed dating. Not a lot of rappers do that, man. A lot of rappers cat in a hat and a bat and a jack. You feel what I'm saying? They're not doing what JC does. So Hollow should have came more prepared, not more prepared. Let me take that back. He should have came with more ammunition. That's what he should have came with. The rounds was too short. That second round was too short. You wasted, and you even said you was spitting filler in one of your rounds. Like Hollow even told us, like, oh, I know that was filler. Like, how you telling us you spitting filler against JC? And this wasn't even a JC like when he battled Chilla Jones. Like this was like an okay, not an okay. This was like an elite, but not to like the JC Chilla elite. You feel what I'm saying? But it was an elite. JC has always been elite, but he definitely took this battle, man. Bronx Man Rich, if y'all want me to recap more of these battles, man, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.